So it's my first video of the year, and I've got a lot of CDs to get through, as I got a lot since Christmas, so I'll have to get into it right now. First one up is new Blind Guardian album, Beyond the Red Mirror. It's a great album, yeah, just been released. I've got it last weekend. Got epic tracks like The Ninth Wave, At the Edge of Time, Ashes of Eternity, and the epic finale, Grand Parade. So that's it. Next one up is new album from Angra, Secret Garden. This is their first album to feature Fabio Leona from Rhapsody of Fire. Some great songs like Newborn Me, Black Hearted Soul, and their video song Storm of Emotions, and it's had a couple of songs featuring Simone Simons from Epica, the title track Secret Garden, and Doro on Crushing Room. So next up is the two new Periphery albums, Juggernaut Alpha and Juggernaut Omega. Now, I'm not quite sure which one I like better. I love songs from Alpha, The Scourge and Alpha. And yeah, great songs, and also this album, the Omega one, the Bad Thing Priestess, Graveless, and my favourite one on this album would have to be the closing one, Stranger Things. So, okay. Next one up here is Solon, Swedish band featuring former Opeth drummer Martin Lopez. These guys have a Opeth and Tool influence in them, with songs like Tabula Rasa, The Words, and Pluton, Nui Void. Yeah, great songs. This is a great album. Definitely recommended for Tool fans and Opeth fans, or any progressive fans. So yeah, that's Solon. This one here is the new album from Machine Head, Blood, Stone and Diamonds. Like, we have the opening track, which was the single Now We Die, and Killers and Kings. And I think my favourite songs would be Night of Long Knives and Game Over. I think these would have to be my favourites. So there you go, it's Machine Head's new album, Bloodstone and Diamonds. Next up here is Anthrax's Chili on Hell DVD. It was filmed on their tour promoting their album Worship Music for the last few years. Now they're working on their next album, due for later this year. So yeah, great performances, and also some other events from the tour and moments featuring interviews. So next up is Amaranth, a melodic death power metal band influenced with also some pop melodies. Like, their singer Lise Reed is great, their female singer, and their male singer Jake E, who was once a member of Dream Evil for a short time. It wasn't for long though, and also this is the first of their 3 albums I've heard from them. This is their 3rd album, so yeah, it's great. I recommend this band. Up here is Secretion, a band from Wollongong, and these guys formed in the 90s, and they broke up in the early 2000s and then got back together in the late 2000s, and yeah, this was their 2nd album since their reformation. This one's Painted in Blood. The last one was Never Dead. I want to get their albums as well. This one's like the opening title track, Painted in Blood, and there's other songs like Refuse to React, Killing Kingdom, Scar Me Now. So next up here is Elevati, a Swiss folk metal band with songs like The Nameless, From Darkness, and yeah, Call of the Mountains, Silver Sister King, and Carry the Torch. Yeah, so these guys, yeah, Swiss folk metal with their male growling vocalist Kriegel Glansman and their female singer Anna Murphy, who is also the hurdy-gurdy of the band, and also this was their first album featuring their new violinist Nicole Ansbergers. And yeah, it's a great album. I want to get their back catalogue as well, so it's elevating. Next up here is Rhapsody of Fires, Dark Wings of Steel. Yeah, symphonic power metal from Italy. I want to get their back catalogue as well. This was actually their first album, which they had without founding guitarist Luca Torelli, who left the band after their previous album before this, From Chaos to Eternity, came out. So this is their first album not to feature him, with only their founding member, Alex Staropoli, and the singer Fabio Leona wrote the lyrics as well to this album. Got some great songs, epics like Rising from Tragic Flames, Angel of Light, A Tale of Magic, and the title track Dark Wings of Steel. So I want to get their whole catalogue too now, so there you go. Next up is Hammerfall's Steel Meets Steel 10 Years of Glory. This is a best of, which was released in 2007, going through all their back catalogue from their first album Glory to the Brave to their album Threshold, it released in 2006, so I want to get their back catalogue too. So I'll definitely have to get them. This one here is No Sacrifice, No Victory. You've got the opening single to the album Any Means Necessary, and a couple other great songs like Life Is Now and the title track No Sacrifice, No Victory, and their cover of My Sharona is great as well. So next up here was their last album, Infected, and this one actually is a great album. It's got some great songs like Patient Zero, BYH stands for Bang Your Head, and the single One More Time. Yeah, The Outlaw, they're all full of great songs. I Refuse, that's great as well. Here is In Flames. They've released their back catalogue, and this was their last album, Sounds of a Playground Fading. Opening title track is great, and also songs like Deliver Us, All For Me, The Puzzle, Where Dead Ships Dwell, and Ropes. Fair few songs I love on this album. I think Ropes would maybe have to be my favourite. Kind of changes a bit when I listen to this one, but last one here is Puscifer, featuring Maynard James Keenan from Tour and A Perfect Circle. Got some great songs in here: Tiny Monsters, The Green Valley, Monsoons, and Telling Ghosts I think would have to be my favourite on this album, and also Man Overboard. Yeah, quite interesting to hear. But anyway, that's all I got time for today, so enjoy. I'll see you next time.